Okay, we are live, day 11. Today we're gonna be deploying the UFC Predictor app. Actually, it's being deployed to CageWise, but today we'll be testing the functionality of live event. Okay, we are live, day 11. Also, testing the UI and Predictor app. Coming up with a marketing plan. Also, I want to check the security audit for the website and fix some existing bugs. Also, testing the UI and coming up with a marketing plan. Also, I want to check the security audit for the website and fix some existing bugs. So in the current changes, okay, so analytics we have added. Yeah, so I also added. I want to push the analytics to production, and you explain to me how can I check them in Vercel. And also let's remove the fix Strickland event file from the changes, stage changes. So we only leave the layout file for analytics. I want to push the analytics to production, and you explain to me how can I check them in Vercel. And also let's remove the fix Strickland event file from the changes, stage changes. So we only leave the layout file for analytics. I want to push the analytics to production, and you explain to me how can I check them in Vercel. And also let's remove the fix Strickland event file from the changes, stage changes. So we only leave the layout file for analytics. So I want to check one thing. To check the co-work option. So I want to check one thing. To check the co-work option. So I want to check one thing. To check the co-work option. Okay, I'll try the Claude Chrome extension to see how will it work. Really interesting. Okay, let's see Claude. Try the Claude Chrome extension to see how will it work. Really interesting. Okay, let's see Claude. Okay, so extension installed. Okay. Okay, Sonnet I will have. Okay, I guess it's okay. So what I want to know now, let's go to PT6. Can't access this page. Okay, so it can't access some pages. What the Sonnet I will have. I guess it's okay. Okay, my master plan got crashed. Okay. Okay, on this website it can. I check William Hill. Can't access this page. Okay, my master. That's actually really bad. Okay. So master plan got crashed. Okay. Okay, on this we have here another commit already exists. I check William Hill. How to check Vercel once deployed with Vercel Analytics Live. Go to Vercel, open your project, click Analytics, you'll see page views, visitors. Okay. Okay. So master plan got crashed. Okay. Okay, on this we have here another commit already exists. Okay, first of all, let's clean them up. Deploy with Vercel Analytics Live. Go to Vercel, open your project, click Analytics, you'll see page views, visitors. Okay. Okay. So master plan got crashed. Okay. We have here another commit already exists. Okay, first of all, let's clean them up. Deploy with Vercel Analytics Live. Go to Vercel, open your project, click Analytics, you'll see page views, visitors. Okay. Okay, I went to Vercel dashboard and I just found out the enable button. Before that, I didn't have it enabled. So it means that we just enabled it, right? Okay, I went to Vercel without clicking enable. It would not work even if we integrated it into our code, right? So okay, so Okay, so exactly right. Okay, no problem. I'll switch to Deo now. Hey, Suraj. Yeah, I mean, that bots are available. I'm aware of them, but I think I don't really need it right now. Or you mean to build it from scratch just for the sake of building? Okay, so I want to remove the live route for now from I want to remove it from production. And actually, let's create a new branch. And that branch will be specific for the live feature. So I'll continue working on that branch for live features. But for now, I want to remove from prod branch and from dev as well. This is a beta version of that. So once I finish working on it, then I will push it to production. Okay, so we have an Edge Finder page, and there I see many fights which have this disclaimer that fighter has 1 or 2 fights only in the database. So let's not display such fights in the Edge Finder if the fighter has 2 or less fights in the database. Okay, live route is removed. Now we need to remove this fights that have only 1 fight in the database. It's removed actually. The whole functionality. Okay, live chat removed, and let me restart the server. What is this? Weird. I still see some fights that have disclaimer that fighter has one fight in database. Okay, now it got fixed. So this being deployed to prod, but yeah, it's not updated on a real actual website because I need to push it on Vercel, update it on Vercel as well. Okay, so push the feature, leave branch. Okay, now what do I need? Okay, make sure dev branch is back merged with changes that we did to prod branch. Okay, now we are on Dale branch. I want to come up with a plan to go through the components folder and go through each component and implement the skill on them, the skill which is called component cleanup. It's our skill which refactors component to be more clean and readable. So I need you to come out with a plan, step by step, how to go through each component, so we don't break anything. Okay, so we have analytics ready and running. I just installed it, set it up, and it shows page views, 3 visitors, country. That's cool. Okay, that's cool. Now should we focus only on 10 commands, components exit the... I want to go all components go small. I want to check import all. Good question. All components, I don't like a mess. Feature by feature, let's go. I want to check one thing. To check this. So this is load your character. Choose from a library, agent, animations. Okay. Your own clip. Okay. So I need to check their animations actually. Let's choose a frog. A retro robot. Okay. What do you like to animate? Whole model. Whole model, I guess. Actually, good question. I wonder if Claude can work on separate branches. So right now I'm on the dev branch. Is it possible that through this terminal, Claude can work on different branch, so I give commands to implement some features on different branch. Yes, this is exactly what gate workthroughs are for. Okay. We're using gate workthroughs skill to set up isolated workspace. Yes, absolutely. Gate workthroughs let you have multiple branches checked. Okay, that's cool. Would like me to set up new work tree for feature branch. So what feature branch name? So I already have existing branch, which is, I don't remember exact name, but it's simulate fight or simulate animation. So I want us to work there because I am already running agents on a dev branch, but I want to run and explore some things on different branch. Okay, so today we're sell that not work well or my internet sucks. Okay, exit page. What's going on here? I just want to run a separate branch, test this animation feature because I gave a long running task to Claude for refactoring and cleaning up the components in develop branch. Once it's finished, I will move it to production. But before that, to wait for this, I want to experiment with a feature for animation. We'll have fun, upload some models for the fighters, animate them, try to make animation look smooth and stuff like that. Experiment with mix ammo and stuff like that, 3JS. It's actually interesting. Because this task I feel like will be long running. UI audit, new shared components. I hope Claude understands to delegate this task to agents. What is happening here? PM error. So, do you want to proceed? Allow reading from feature simulate from this project. Yes. I just hate this logo. I need to figure out in Canva. Maybe I create something. Stitch is not a helper here, right? If anyone watching, guys, do you know any place to generate a logo for the brand? Yeah, I guess Canva will be the best option. Canva.com. In my IDE, currently I'm set on dev branch. So can I switch to the simulate branch so I can run it the server so I can see it in the browser? But at the same time I have agent running on my dev branch, so will it not interfere and break something? So I'm trying to figure out the logo for the brand and came up with one idea, and the logo to be the owl, the bird. And I'm just checking if any MMA media or website that does have owl in a logo. I'm not sure. I think they don't have. Nowhere to be found. So maybe I'll just use that instead of have like basic AI generated cage wise. Okay, so I have a logo which is SVG file, but it's 700 kilobytes, which is I think a lot. Okay, I generated the logo with Canva, and it's SVG file, but it's 700 kilobytes. Isn't it too much? Which file actually quite large, which is a vector files made of XML code. Okay. For logo, well optimized should be under 100. Okay, can easily compress. Okay, let's minify it with svgminify.com. I think I understand why it's so big, and because the size is big, like when I open it up, it occupies a lot of screen size. I tried minify.com, SVG minify, but it did not minify it. So I need to somehow make it smaller inside Canva. So I need to somehow magic. I don't need a background. Okay, so I can adjust this size, but can't I adjust the main size? Okay, so what are the alternatives? I'll try to open it up. Try like this. I will do composer. Let's go. Okay, so we have this. I have actually a big SVG file, which is 700 kilobytes. I tried to minify it, but could not. Is it possible to make it smaller kilobyte size by adjusting this code? This is the first couple of lines from that SVG file. The picture itself is really big. It occupies a big amount of screen. Okay, so searching. Okay, SVG is not in your project. Okay, it's not in the project. I'll put it. Could I put it source? You don't have assets or I'll create a folder in source assets. Logo, let's say. Okay, I put it in a project now. You can find it in the folder source, assets, logo, cagewise.svg. Actually, okay, so it's inspecting, analyze SVG. What is the found the issue here? Base. Let me just. So it made the optimizer function. used 10 kilobytes. That's cool. So I used Composer 1.5 and it created a function which will optimize the SVG size, and it reduced the SVG file. 740 kilobyte was the initial size, and now it's like 10 kilobytes. And let me check the quality page wise. Why is there 3? Okay, this is the one, I guess. So it has 3. Wait, I don't understand. Why do I have PNGs now? SVG references. I have never heard of such thing. So the optimizer script modifies the SVG place, so it. Okay, I don't understand. First of all, I don't need the script in my project for future. Let's do it one time if we are optimizing. And also, I don't understand, what did we do? Did our SVG got optimized in a way that it's referencing other PNG files? So you kind of destructured the SVG to PNG? That's something new. Here's what we did. What the original SVG logo was: one big SVG. Okay, 3 raster images. It had already 3 images, so it was not like pure SVG. It already has those PNGs. What we changed, we moved those 3 images. Okay, SVG still contains vector layer, but instead the bending images now. Okay, how big are the images actually? Let's see. Okay, so basically it's kind of still optimized. Is this structured? First image 176 kilobytes, second 347, third is 10. So it's still optimized. Total was 700. Now it's 500 total image size. And okay. One question. Okay, so I see 3 PNGs and total amount of their size is like 500 kilobytes. It's still better than 700, but so basically when the website loads, 500 kilobyte of the logo size will be loaded, right? And is it still considered optimized? Because I feel like 500 kilobyte for a logo is a lot. $500 kilobyte for a logo is heavy for the web. Typical logos are 1080 range. What we did, we only reorganized the file. Okay. Okay. So I created this logo on canva.com. So I guess I need to optimize the size of the logo there, right? Before exporting. I just struggled with it. Can't find the interface to optimize the size there. Yeah, I want to ask, how can I reduce the size of this image, because I want to reduce the size, yeah, of this image. I want to use this as logo. Okay, I don't want this composer to go into Canva to fetch the data. I can resize the image directly for you, but I can show you an easy way to do it. Guide me. Let's test the Canva AI. You can easily resize Canva image, select your image in the editor, drag. Yes, but why doesn't it do it? That's the question. You dare not let me do it. Detach image from the background. That's the thing, I guess. But now this happened. Layer, bring forward to front. Yep. Yeah, I'll try to crop it maybe now. No, not this one. Okay, let's download and see. Still big one. Okay, let's go smaller version. This. Let's try download this. 500 kilobytes, still big. Why is it so big? Okay, let me open up. Still big. $200 kilobytes, still big. $120 kilobytes. Seems too small now, but I think we'll handle it. So this is something of like, I need to copy this image and just put it into smaller page, odd page. Okay, so I have a image created and its size is small, but the page is big itself. And when I export the image, it exports me like a whole page and this small image in the middle. How can I make that I export the image? Just the image, not the whole page. You can export just the image, not the whole page. We're using download selection. Okay, now I understand. I added a new SVG file to the logo folder. Can you please update the header with the new logo and remove old one? The resolution of logo is too small, please increase it. And also yeah, I mean, the Canva sucks, to be honest. Canva really sucks. Maybe something like this. So cage wise could be different color. Yeah, why does it have still like white background? Ah, it had a background here. Can I make logo transparent for my logo? An image try. Okay. I think it did it. It has one issue. It just became 500 kilobytes, which is a lot. Okay, it's better, but looks not nice. Okay, try to make it smaller. I think it's better like this. Okay, on a small size, it looks a bit small. Let's set it 14. Yeah, I think 14, fine. Let's try 16. Okay, 16. Let's see. I think 16 is fine. On a big screen. Okay, I think it will work. Okay. Now. So I added logo on our Deo branch. It's in the folder assets logo. Cage was SVG. First of all, I think it's 500 kilobytes, and that kind of I don't like because it's a bit big for a logo. So what can we do about it? That's the first question. And the other thing I need is to set a logo for our web page next to the title. When the page loads, and we have meta tags as the title, and the logo is not set next to it. So it wants to check. Wants to run a command to check how much the metadata in the SVG is. Also, it's outside of the content width. Can you make sure that it's on the edge, on the left edge, on the content width and not outside of it? Okay, now it seems that this logo has padding on the left side because it's not sitting on the edge of the content width. Okay, let me try and put a border there. Plus max width, this is not correct. So you said 1200 pixels max width. Is it correct? Like a full width on the biggest screen should be 100 to 1200? I don't think that's correct. Okay, set everywhere 1400. Okay, we have a bug. Okay, we have a bug. So I have simulated the upcoming card, which is Sean Strickland versus Anthony Hernandez. I have simulated the card as if went live and finished. So now I see in the fighters which are on that card, all of them have last fight as if it's finished. In reality, this was not really finished. So can we fix this and reset and make sure that all the fighters that are on that card did not fight that event yet, because that event is on 21st February and it's still 19th February. Actually, I need to commit. There are a lot of stuff. Let's commit everything that stage changes. They committed. Hey, Kirax Gaming, how is it going? What's up? Yeah, thanks a lot for subscribing. Okay, Claude seems integrated the feedback, because for first time Claude asked me for the feedback during the session. Yeah, sure. So I'm using Claude Code Max, but $100 subscription, and it's enough for me. I'm like wipe coding all the time, every day, and not hitting the limit. And Cursor, I have been using $20 subscription, but I will cancel it. This is the last month, and then I'm not going to continue the Cursor subscription because Claude does everything. So I don't find any need in the Cursor anymore. So we pushed everything. By the way, I ran the cleanup function on my components. Let me check. Yeah, I think all the components are fine. Let me go through it. So yeah, I mean, I ran the refactor function on all components, so it's more clean and the lines of code are less. Seems it worked. Yep, 200 lines, 170. Because it was like 500 lines, everything was like stacked in one component. Now it kind of destructured it, and we have a components folder here with all the extra components. Yeah, I'm using Windows, and I'm using Opus for coding and planning and brainstorming, and I'm using Sonnet for some tasks which require checking like transcripts and like easier tasks, or maybe some research, checking websites, like or writing some simple queries. So yeah, like less complex task, I'm using Sonnet. I try to use Sonnet. Yeah, also try to use I have a Claude desktop app, and it has this co-working stuff added. What it, if you are not aware, it's like you can connect to your Windows, like Windows applications. But I have not used it that much yet. I have not connected to it to Gmail and stuff like. I have connected it to Notion, which I have locally installed, and I asked to create some tasks there to Claude in the chat, and it did. It created. Okay, so nice. Okay, so 100 plan for students and wipe coding helps me. Okay, so depends on what do you want. Maybe even $20 plan will be enough for you. It really depends what do you want. Like, if you just want to try out Claude, try its functionalities, like how to wipe code, use skills, and all the other features it has. I think if you are not building something very big and not frequently using it, maybe $20 plan would be fine. You would just try out Claude Code and in Terminal and try out everything it has. So, but if you are every day gonna use it and build up some app, maybe then $100 will be really good for you. I don't know, some people are like using $200 plan because it has good value. $200 plan compared to $100 plan is like much profitable because it offers you a lot more tokens, but you need to do a lot of wipe coding in that case and do a lot of like token spending, which I don't do, for example. Also, I noticed many people, or even live streaming, they have $200 plans and they give huge prompts. Like, prompt consists to implement like a million different features, also check some other million stuff, and that's why it spends more tokens. And if you split the features and do it one by one, it's like less token usage. So yeah, you can optimize it. Okay, so script, transcript compute. Okay, so I'm running the scraping function now to fix the data on the fighters. I guess that's it for today. So the next event starts in 1 day, 4 hours. Is it correct? Just let me check. I doubt it, kind of. Is something it starts on. Okay, let me check. Sunday 22. I need to fix the timing, I guess. Yeah, it's wrong. Okay, so I need to fix it somehow. So, need to figure out the time zones, I guess. Actually, do we have a way to find the exact date of the UFC event? At what times do fights start? Please check, do we have an API that tells us when the fight starts, or do we scrape it from the UFC.com? Yeah, I need to implement one more skill. What is this? Do I even have typography here? Input. Button div span of typography. Okay, I guess it will be the next stream for typography and stuff like that. I'm using spans and like raw HTML elements on in Next.js app, which is not cool actually. Okay, so the answer to our question is event dates. Are they level only? Your event date stores dates at midnight precision. No hours, minutes for when fight actually starts. No fight start time exists. The fight model has end time. What you already have but don't use. The odds API returns moments time. Odds up event into button during processing the low-hanging fruit. Okay. The odds API 5 times yes. Likely yes. No. On event pages. Not scraped. Okay, fastest way would be to use the odds API. Okay. Just extract it, store it. Okay, I want to implement Deadpool moments time. Okay. Let's use the odds API. Okay, Kornaiwa. Hey, question, why are you streaming? Good question. Why am I streaming? Just actually, what do you mean by STT? Like, what is STT? I also, guys, by the way, like, where are you from? Like, whoever watching the stream, I'm just trying to figure out the time zones. Okay, good. I have full picture, clean small scope change. Oh, the API returns each fight as a separate event with its own comment time. Okay, so I need to store comments time. Okay, I need some play. Okay, so we need to implement this functionality. We need to fetch every day the fight time, but only for the next event. So the event that we have on landing page, the nearest future one, the one that is on top, we need to make sure that we have correct timings for the fight. So my suggestion is to make a function that will make calls every day to that API and fetch times and updates the fight cards timings. If you have some better approach, please suggest it. Kirax, from India. Okay, great. Yeah, midnight. Yeah, it's like 1 hour, 2 hour ahead from my time. I'm from Georgia. I think it's 2 hours, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, have a good night. Thanks for watching and good luck. Okay, so I have here Claude asks me to run a comment db generate, but I'm running already data scraping, so better to wait for this process to finish and then I'll run it, I guess. Generate Prisma Collect with the new comments. Yeah, I better to wait until that one finishes. Good. No, denormalize career stats total for all fighters. Okay. Let me check. Okay, so still doing this. Okay. Still scraping. Okay, so basically it's data correction. I will adjust this. I guess that's it for stream today. Plan was to stream 2 hours today to adjust some data, but streamed a bit more. So thanks everyone for watching and see you in next stream, which will be tomorrow.